Hello everybody, and welcome to the Circuit Paul Ricard. We are here live for the F1 Rapid Racers Esports Championship Round 8 here in France. Let's get that little intro rolling as we are getting ready to get all the cars rolling out of the pit lane and onto this fantastic 15-corner track. New for the 2018 season. Circuit Paul Ricard features the best of all three worlds. Long straights, high braking zones, slow sections, fast sections, you name it. Sector 1 is known for that low sections. Turns 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8, and 9. The Mont Celine Straight, or however you pronounce it now. Mistral Straight, there it is. The Mistral Straight, as some cars coming out to this track right now. We're on board with Toastix. Let's hop on to the Force India of some idiot who's not on the track, but it's Le Mans who's on the track right now. Let's go on board with Le Mans as he brings us around the Circuit Paul Ricard. So first corner right here is a sharp right-hander followed by a uphill crest to the left-hander through this curve. Not technically a turn. Hard on the brake, shifts down to fourth gear, fifth gear for him. That's turn 3. This is turn 4. Shift down to second gear. This is the slowest part of the track. Goes up through the gears. This little medium gear section, turn 7. Through this little kink and down onto the Mistral Straight. Opens up DRS. And you got this long straight. You're going to be seeing a lot of stuff happening on this straight with drafting, slipstreaming, and defending, especially into turn 8. This chicane, the 8-9 chicane in the middle of the straight. This is going to be a high contest area. And it's back onto the Mistral Straight again. And then it's a hard to the right-hander for turn 10. Got a little small straight as they enter sector 3. Turn 11. Right here, this entire sector 3 is full of long-handed turns. Everyone's got to keep that tire grip up. Make sure they have the best entries and exits to capitalize on everything that they can do. But it looks like Le Mans is going to have his first flying lap right now, as we're here for qualifying in France. Le Mans, a new driver for Force India right now. I believe he's one of the reserves, so he's happy to be on track right now. The other Force India driver of Adrisaif actually gave him the seat. Adrisaif's kind of dropping out of the season right now. Hasn't been feeling it, but Le Mans looking pretty nice. He's impressed Adrisaif to take the Force India seat, so he's happy to be there. Number 6-7 is a yellow flag in sector 3. Most yellow flags I'm not going to cover in qualifying, since that is just mainly people just letting people by or deadly mistakes. But Le Mans making it look good. I guess it's time to put in your predictions on this full 20 grid today. Who will win this race? Remember, all the correct predictions made before the 5 red lights go out, you will win 100 rapid points. And the user with the most rapid points at the end of the season will be the rapid point champion. You'll get a free Rapid Racers t-shirt and put on the Wall of Fame for the most loyal fan of Season 3. So put in your predictions now to be entered into that little contest. You can still also get rapid points by following other stuff, hosting, as Le Mans sets in a 129.004, almost sets a 128. That is crazy fast. As Toastix and Ava are sitting in the 131s. But yeah, you can also earn rapid points just by watching the stream. Don't have to do anything special. Of Ferrari, of Monster, and Assassin sits in second and third at a 129.730. At least some idiot just came in there. Is that Fulton? Yes, Fulton sits in fourth. Let's go on board with lots of Formula Danny. Formula Danny, some of you might know as Daniel Barazday, signed to Mercedes AMG Petronas in real life, F1 Rapid F1 Esports race winner of Spa and Abu Dhabi, and I believe some other races, as Merrick takes the new time at the top of the chart with a 1:28.825. Let's go with the gap to the leader. Now with 12 minutes left, the times are not going to be that close right now, but near the end, you're going to see a lot of stuff. Now, expect to see some drivers qualify on the super soft tires, since this qualifying session and track is very high on tire wear, so you might see some of the top guys do a little few cider laps, maybe set in a banger on the ultra soft tires, or they may just go out for a lap, pit in, go out for a lap, pit in for another pair of ultras. But Daniel Beresney, and I believe that maybe Monster or Assassin, one of the Alfa Romeo Saubers, having a little bit of battle coming out of turn 12. Glad nothing happened there, but Formula Danny is heading into the pits and replenishing those tires. This is one weird pit lane. Let's go on board of Flexus Marquis, who I believe is going, yes, he's going to the pits. Kojo's gonna like this. Let's hop on board with the Renault of Ipany, as he's flying through turn, where's he at? He's at turn 12 right now. Arc wide, clip that apex, then go wide again. Bit of a lot. Ooh, Ipany goes extremely wide. He's letting that car through. I don't know what car that was, but Ipany, oh, it's Janab. Both of them are going slow. Okay, this is, both of them are letting, 2-2-4-4-4-4-4-4. Oh no. What is happening to these guys? All of them being gentlemen, letting people through. Sergey just gone extremely wide. I guess he just didn't like that line or was waiting, but let's go on board Ipany as he takes his flying lap here at the Circuit Paul Ricard with 11 minutes left in qualifying. Circuit Paul Ricard, the circuit with 1 million track combinations. Or honestly, about 30. I'd say it's about 30 different combinations, honestly. But we're using the official F1 combination because that's the one that comes in the game. But Ipany opens up that long DRS. Might need to bring out a newspaper, but you don't want that newspaper in that braking zone because it's going to be a very high intense braking zone for the turns 8 and 9 chicane on the Mistral Straight. I'm going to forget it all this time, but Ipany losing the car. Coming out of turn 10 and into turn 11. That is not going to help his lap, and I believe it just got invalidated. So tough time for Ipany. He may have to go into the pits right now because the tire wear on this track is so high that it just eats away at your tires. Let's go on board with Mr. Second Place right now, Lamont in the Force India. I believe he is on his out lap right now. Correction from Raven, 167 possible layouts apparently. Well then, that is a lot of track layouts. Welcome the AOR NA drivers we have in here. Raven, glad to see you in here. Jill, Jolly done, F1 NA, AOR NA reserve driver who's apparently taking the McLaren seat of Jonathan AIs after his wheel broke. So welcome to that. We'll be seeing that tomorrow as Alan T takes a new pole time of a 1:28.661. That's 0.19 seconds faster than Merrick. Oh, still got 8 minutes left in this qualifying session. You're just going to start seeing the drivers start going, hey, I'm going to switch to the super soft tires, or I'm going to stick to the ultra softs. But tire strategies, you're going to be expecting super soft tires to the soft tires as the main strategy, or soft to super softs. Ultra softs to softs will work out as a one stop, but it will be flirting with disaster, to quote a good song, if y'all are interested in listening to that. believe he is on his in lap right now. Let's go on board with Assassin, recently promoted to admin and steward of the F1 Rapid Racers Esports Championship. Assassin looking very good, especially with his new role. He'll be dealing with some of the just organizing and plans for the future after the old admin of Aderside decided he was stepped down for time at uni. From all of us here at Rapid Racers, Aderside, we love you, and you are just a brainchild of this series for 3 seasons. So hopefully everything goes good for you at university. But Assassin looking pretty good. Going down that sector 2 of the Menzel Straight. Turns 8 and 9. No drama there. Just ride on board with him for a little bit. Menzel Straight, not the best, well, it is one of the best drafting zones and dives, but it's probably gonna be a caution zone as well. Safety car and simulation damage is enabled. And full flags are also enabled right now. A little bit of a lockup on that front left tire for the Alfa Romeo of Assassin, but he is looking on pace right now. Flings it through that last turn, hard on the gas and into the pits. Wasn't happy about that lap. We got about 6 minutes left here in qualifying. Let's go on board with Merrick. Second place right now, flying through sector 2 on the start of the Menzel Straight. It's getting a good toll from the Ferrari out front. That's Alan T? No, it's not. That is Fulton in front of him. Let's ride on board with Merrick, see what he's doing with Fulton, if that tow will help him. No, Fulton's going to dive off to the side of the road, so it's not going to help Merritt that much, but it did help him in that start of the lap down the first straight. So entering sector 3 into turn 11 right now. Merrick is liking his position right now. I'd like to say thank you for the follow, ACR Raven. It truly means a lot to the F1 Rapid Racers that our platform is growing. Hard on the gas goes Merrick, and into the pits he goes. Into the pits he must go, E-I-E-I-O. And he's followed by Fulton. What about Ava? He's in the pits. Almost everybody's in the pits. Their strategy is all going up. Let's go on board with AOR Marb, who's back in the F1 Rapid Racers Esports Championship after a little bit of a break after his race bans were up. But he's been reformed and re-signed to the F1 Rapid Racers Championship, and he is very excited to get back to racing as he's flinging himself through the final few sectors around the Menzel Straight. Opens up DRS and he's going to take a little bit of ride as Formula Danny sunk it up there into P3 on the Ultra Soft tires. Not a lot of drivers looking for the Super Softs, but you might be seeing some people flirting with the soft tire disaster, as some might call it, since the tire wear is so ridiculously high. We got a yellow flag set to 1. It's probably someone letting someone through who's on the flying lap, as Sergey almost ties Alan T right now in second place, but 0.042 seconds. The Haas driver making it look good for the red, white, and blue. It's got that Americanized helmet, as some might call it. But Haas sitting up there in second place. How's Monster doing on those super soft tires? Got a little bit squirrely out of turn. Okay, you're just... This is how you know you run a league with guys who want business and they don't want to go around the track, and Monster just going the whole NASCAR route. They fixed that, but let's just watch this. Okay, he's actually taking this chicane. Time trial line, exactly. But Alan T deciding to retire from the session with 3 minutes to go. I don't know what that was for any incident, but Monster taking those Roval lines around here. Just wanted to get around the track as fast as possible. Minimum amount of tire wear on the Super Soft tires. Actually a very nice move. Or he's underfueled the car. Let's have a little telemetry on his lap. It's full on 5. Okay. That's invalid. He's just gone to the pits. Somehow didn't kill himself in there. So I don't know if Monster had a little bit of a setup issue, but Merrick sitting at no ERS right now with 2 minutes to go. Just making his way through the final sector. You're going to watch that number rise up to 5 right now. There it goes. Merrick getting set for his flying lap. And possibly final lap here at the Circuit Paul Ricard. Got a little bit of loose, tail-fished it out. But he kept it down and in as he's flying down the front straight and into turn number 1 and then 2 up that little riser. Charlie will want to have a look at that time after. Yeah, Charlie's definitely going to have a look at that time after qualifying, but he did go into the pits and he didn't even set a lap, so I don't know why he did it. I may have to ask him. But that is very interesting that he decided to say, hey, you know what, let's do it. It's not the no holds bar race that we were planning, but Merrick flying on the inside, not even opening up DRS. It's actually backed off that lap, so he's not happy. Let's go on board with Formula Danny, who's on his out lap, actually in front of all these guys. But let's go on board with the championship leader of KMH GearX, who's having a big toe and possibly fight with the car ahead of him. I don't know what that is. Onto this Dutch angle camera. GearX in the number 23 Mercedes AMG Petronas. Currently leading the F1 Rapid Racers Esports Championship. He's been having a very good run of wins lately. But he's looking very good right now, running in the high ERS mode. That degradation looking very dangerously close, but I don't think it will affect him at the end of this lap. Managing that ERS perfectly. And across the line, GearX goes for P5. Sitting right next to his teammate of Velocity Formula Danny in P4. Remember to put your predictions on who will win this race in chat before the 5 red lights go out. You just put in the driver's name, and before the 5 red lights go out, if that person does win, you win 100 rapid points. Rapid points go to the very end of the season, and then they're all wiped, and the viewer with the most rapid points will win a free Rapid Racers Championship Edition t-shirt and be put on the Wall of Fame for the most loyal fan award. So put your predictions in chat for a little extra 100-point boost. Points are also earned for hosting Rapid Racers, following Rapid Racers, or just watching the race. 1 point is given every minute to all the viewers. And look for the little Rapid Racers logo on the Twitch viewer, or it may look like a treasure chest for a bonus 50 points. A little something we do to engage the fans here at Rapid Racers. People seem to like it. People seem to like making the predictions, so we're keeping it a thing throughout the season. But yes, you do win a Rapid Racers t-shirt and merch at the end of the season. Formula Danny making it look real nice around. Merrick sets a new pole time. Formula Danny looking nice, and that's pole for Formula Danny. .014 separate him and Merrick on the super soft tires as well. What a lap from Formula Danny. 128.616 on the super soft tires. Daniel Beresnay. Oh, Sergey takes pole, and we're out of time here in France. That's qualifying. 2-2-4-4-4-4-4-4-4, also known as Sergey taking pole .083 seconds ahead of Formula Danny in second. And we are done in qualifying. That is Sergey's first pole position in F1 Rapid Racers Esports Championship. Congratulations to Sergey on his first pole. Remember to put your predictions in chat right now. But what a crazy lap from Sergey right there. Oh, massive collision on the back of the street. Luckily, that doesn't affect any tires. But that is just, ow. Ow. Hope everyone's okay. These are virtual drivers, so that is good. So here are your qualifying results. Starting first, it's Sergey, followed by Formula Danny, American P3, Alan T in P4, the championship leader of Gearx in P5, Lemon in P6, Assassin, Monster, Some Idiot, Janab, Flexus Markey, Tolga, Tosix, Lamp, Ipany, Fulton, Marb, Ava, Silent Ace, and Ruben. Starting off at the end of the field. Top 7 are all within a second of each other, and then the top 3 are all within 1/100th of a second of each other. What a crazy time we had, and formation lap. Here we go. We already have from Lucky Richard Gonda 99, the current viewership leader, leading the viewership loyalty win. Putting out Formula Danny as his win. Kojo putting in Alan T. A little bit of friendly bets going on. I'm not going to say who's going to win because I don't know who's going to win. I don't care. I'm just all excited for a good race today. But remember, Formula Danny starting on the super soft tires. Probably looking to go for the soft tires as we are going for the formation lap. Raven putting down the win for Daniel Bearsney. But we are on the formation lap here in France. Let's take a look at the tires. A few soft tires actually from Tolga and Ipany. They're going for the reverse strategy of starting for the longer stint and then going towards the faster stint down there. But all mix of tires and strategies. Here, let's take a look at the championship leader starting on those super soft tires. He's very excited for that. Alan T also looking very good, but the Season 2 defending Rapid Racers champion, Formula Danny, Season P2 on those super soft tires. Can he get that grip up and make a good jump off the line on Sergey, or will he just sit behind the Haas driver for a few laps and then extend his race as normal? But surely none of us can verify anything, because remember, in Canada, Some Idiot was at the line, but Janab took the win, and he is sitting in P10 right now. But Janab got his very first win in the F1 Rapid Racers after a penalty dispute after the end of the race. So congratulations to Janab on the win. In Canada after the race. Some Idiot handed over the trophy, very friendly. Both of them kept a good friendship so far, as Sergey is just leading the cars back onto the straight. Let's go. Let's have Alan T be the focal point. No, let's have Gearx be the focal point of today's start. Starting in P5. It's always good to see the start impact action as Alan T is disqualified for the section. Way to go. He's just returned to the grid. He's not actually disqualified. So we're getting ready to go here in the circuit de Paul Ricard. In order to place your bets down, you got less than a few to go, as we're about to put in 27 of the fastest laps you'll see this Saturday here at the F1 Rapid Racers Esports Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle your seatbelts because here we about to go. 5 red lights and away they go. Off the line here at the circuit of Paul Ricard. All the drivers going out. They spread all across the track, but look at Formula Danny taking an easy line around the outside. Sergey defends on the inside. They're 3 wide. Lots of contact with the Red Bull of Merrick. They are banging wheels. Alan T and Gearx Formula Danny gets to jump on the line. But Alan T, Sergey, they're 2x2. Noah's arcing right now. But Formula Danny battling Sergey. Sergey holds it off the inside. And Sergey's going to hold off the lead. But Formula Danny diving down the inside has to slam on the brakes. No, Formula Danny got ahead of Sergey right there. Sergey had to slam on the brakes as they're flying down the Mitchell Straight. No yellow flags, but disastrous start for Tosix. Sergey looked for a move. There's a bit of carbon fiber flying across the road as they're heading into the deadly chicane right now. Formula Danny leads off Sergey as everyone is just sitting in that wake right now. But a bit of carbon fiber flying off some of the drivers. Tosix didn't have the best of start, falling down 4 places. Marbles didn't have the best start, but Silent Ace jumping up 6 positions on the start, making it a very great start for Silent Ace. He'll be happy. Let's go on board with Sergey, getting extremely close to Formula Danny, running off the curbs just a little bit. Formula Danny getting a big gap, but look at Alan T coming up like a hawk monster, getting a 3-second time penalty. Let's look at Alan T as he's had a great seat for this battle. Formula Danny taking a weird line. Sergey almost comes into contact with him, but they're going down the front straight right now. All of them sitting in that draft. Formula Danny weaving across the track. I don't know if that was to defend or anything, or if he sneezed, but flying through the first sector right now. Alan T and Sergey getting extremely close to each other. As our timing sheets are a bit messed up right now. But Ava and Flexus Markey both heading into the pits. I guess they had those incredible starts with that carbon fiber. Alan T getting extremely close to Sergey. DRS is not enabled. This is going to be all pure pace and everything. There is a little bit of slipstream. Alan T dives down the inside. They're side by side. Hard on the brakes. And it's going to be Alan T making the move for P2. Welcome, Fluffy Dave, to the chat. Another AOR North American racer and reserve driver and admin for the Rapid Racers. We are running a full grid. Yes, we are. There are more drivers in this race than we have viewers. So tell your friends about us. Predictions for the race win are close, sadly, so you can't make any more bets on who will win the race. But you can still predict on who's going to get the fastest lap for a 25-point boost. That one is a fun one. That is actually a new one as well. But Alan T, after making that jump up to P2, Formula Danny sets a new fast lap of 1:33.142 as he's just leading out this race right now. Let's go on board with Sergey as he has Gearx behind us. Let's go on board with Gearx. So he's chasing down Sergey. Gearx sitting on that super soft tires. Let's look at the tires that everyone is running. Formula Danny leading the race on those super soft tires as Alan T and Sergey on those ultras. Trying to make it look good. Look at the back of Merrick, actually. Merrick getting very close to Gearx right now. Heading down the Mistral Straight. He's going to be looking for that slipstream. DRS is now enabled. See all those cars just flinging around the track. Sergey diving into the bottom of the track like he was trying to sell a dummy or something. Well, all these guys looking at a little procession right now as everyone is just getting a little bit closer. Some idiot and Assassin. Some idiot got past Assassin looking like in that braking zone. So some idiot making a great move for P9. As there's Assassin getting pressured from Fulton, and Fulton dives up the inside as Assassin goes wide. Assassin not having the best of races right now. We're on board with Assassin. But look at Janab and Lamp having at it in the backfield, trying to get that 11th position as these two guys are getting extremely close. Formula Danny comes across the line for lap 4. Hard on the brakes. A little bit of lockup for Lamp right there. Assassin diving into the pits. Janab almost hits him. But that is 11th place for Janab. But look at Lamp right now. Lamp might dive down the inside. There he goes, side by side, heading into turn 1. They almost make contact, but it's going to be Janab holding it out. But Lamp's got the better exit. He's going off the track. They're side by side, heading into turn 3. It's going to be Lamp taking that. I wish I had... No, Janab holds it around the outside. Janab holding off the position for Lamp as they're chasing down the Toro Rosso. No, wait, no. Lamp did get the position. I am very confused on what's happening. Also happening up at front, Girex and Sergey. Girex died down the inside on that Michelin straight. I'm sorry I was caught up in the battle at the end. We have a few drivers switching onto the soft tires. Assassin pitted for the super soft tires. And yeah, he's the first person in the pits that went in on his own without damage that I can recall. All these guys fight for position right now. Sergey trying to find his way. Just stick it with Girex, the championship leader. Formula Dana's got a nice, comfortable 3-second lead at the front. Where does the pits for Sergey? There goes Sergey into the pits. 4 laps spent on those ultra soft tires. Let's go on board Le Mans. New driver for Force India, Des incredibly outpacing his teammate of some idiot right now. And he's sitting up in P5 through Sector 3. Janab gets his 3-second time penalty. I believe somebody else got a 3-second time penalty just before that. I believe that may have been Monster. I am not sure. But look at Monster getting extremely close to Le Mans. But he's got a bit of oversteer coming out of turn 6. And into turn 7. It's looking very nice. Le Mans got DRS. Monster's got DRS. That slipstream's keeping him very close. Heading into the chicane. No moves made, but look how close Monster is to Le Mans. As Le Mans gets a 3-second time penalty. We're cutting a corner. Multiple corners to be exact, but Monster probably getting information that the car ahead has penalty, but he desperately needs to get across him because he's on those super soft tires. Le Mans on those ultra soft, so we're going to be seeing some of the ultra soft runners go in right now on board with Girex as he's chasing down Alan T through the bottom of Sector 3, getting a little bit tail happy right there. We're going to have Le Mans highlighted for it, but Alan T, will Alan T head into the pit? Season 1 champion. No, Alan T stays out. Le Mans, he also stays out, so we're going to switch back to Le Mans and Tolga as that move has happened now. Actually, no, we're going to switch back to Girex. I'm sorry. But Girex and Alan T. Girex getting extremely close, heading into turn 3, riding on board with Girex right now. Ooh, Alan T, a little bit of a decisive move from both these drivers, trying to find the best position for them. Alan T sitting out there like a Doug. Girex getting front-weighted gearbox, and ladies and gentlemen, buckle your seatbelts because we're going drag racing here in France. But that move made extremely early on the DRS straight. Alan T dumps his ERS, but no, it's going to be Girex making the overtake. Let's look at Merrick. No, Merrick does not get... Monster does get the move on Merrick as Girex sits in P2 on those super soft tires. The ultra soft tires are losing pace right now, and it might be time for them to go into the pits. So that boost they had in qualifying did not pay off, but maybe the ending boost that they have on those soft tires with that long stint, maybe they can hold those out for 21 laps. If Alan T decides to pit, he's getting pressure from Monster right now. But Alan T dives into the pits, followed by Merrick. I believe Le Mans is heading into the pits right now. Yes, he is. Let's go on board with Tolga in P5, following Foten. So they're swinging their cars all the way around of this track through Sector 1. Foten getting a bit of a gap to Tolga right now. So they're out of that thing, but Tolga sitting in DRS zone currently. I believe he will have DRS. DRS line is right there, and yes, he does have DRS, so he can stay within the inside of Fulton right now. So he's got DRS and is closing down the Minstrel Straight, but not a lot of action happening on track right now. Unless you're talking about Silent Ace's Janab. We got a little 3-wide battle. Silent Ace looking for it. Does it decide it's the best idea? Let's take a little Janab sandwich to that white cream feeling and this little 3-way fight. Look at Silent Ace try to find his way on the inside. Janab on the outside. Silent Ace dives it up the inside, but going extremely wide, but he does get the move on Janab. Silent Ace moves up to P8 after that overtake on Janab, and now his next target is Lamp ahead of him. This is the fight for P7 right now. Let's go on board with Fulton as he's chasing down Monster at the front of the grid for P3. It's a red tires. We got a yellow flag in Sector 3. What has happened in Sector 3? I am not sure. Not a lot of things came out. Ruben was given a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. But that yellow flag in Sector 3. Janab went into the pits for soft tires. It's very late moving to the pits. But Fulton doesn't have DRS. I thought he's within a second. I guess he just forgot to enable DRS as he's chasing down Monster right now. Just trying to withhold it in a second. Keep it clear. He is still on these tires. Still on the first stint of these tires. Formula Danny. 6.942 seconds out in the lead with his teammate of Girex in second place right there. Both of them very excited right now. Both of them in a very good place for the win of the Constructors' Championship. So Mercedes very happy about their driver picking for this season. Fulton getting close to the Alfa Romeo Monster on the exit of turn 15. Down the front straight, DRS is enabled. Does Fulton make a move anytime soon? He's getting extremely close, heading into turn 1, and it's a flyer. But on the switchback, Fulton just trying to get the better exit, but Fulton gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. That's disastrous for Fulton right there. Hard on the brakes. Trying to keep it smooth as butter as Fulton dives down the inside. Big lockup for the Ferrari driver. Merrick sets a new fastest lap of 1:32.619. Somebody else set a faster lap, but Merrick stole it. But Fulton trying to be opportunistic to take it on Monster. Cannot get it done. But Fulton has DRS. Will there be a move down the straight? Yes, there is. Fulton dives down the inside. They bang wheels. Monster bang wheels again. They're just side by side banging wheels, but it's going to be Fulton on the inside. They're actually still banging wheels down the straight. Yes, Fulton does get the overtake. A lot of contact in that overtake. Not the cleanest overtake, but Fulton does get the overtake. Let's go on board with Monster right now. See if he can have any response to Fulton, or can he just have, does he have damage? I'm not sure. I didn't see anything fly off of Monster's car as they're chasing down Fulton right now. But no, Monster down in P4 now. Fulton enters the podium positions. 10 laps down. 17 to go here at the circuit of Paul Ricard for the F1 Rapid Racers Esports Championship. Absolute fire from Ferrari versus Alfa Romeo. Hopefully we get to see that in real life very soon. Timmy. On board Ipany as he's chasing down Silent Ace. Ipany on those fresh soft tires. Well, not really fresh. He started on these tires. 9 laps on these soft tires, chasing down the super soft tires of Silent Ace. Now might be the time the super softs are losing their pace, but look at Ipany gaining a lot of time, diving down the inside. Kojo, get your cameras because Ipany is in P8. After that late straight moves, we got a yellow flag. Oh my goodness! Who is that? Oh, it's Silent Ace. Silent Ace spun it on the exit, on the entrance of the Mitchell Straight as Lamont and Assassin, you saw in the background. Assassin jumps up to... Ooh, Lamont and Assassin actually have a bit of a battle, but Silent Ace... No, wait. No, this is Lamp. This is Toastix. No, that is Lamp. Lamp did not have the best of exits right there and entrance. It just spun it. It's just, once again, on the runoff area. Just being a kind of a distraction. Are those tires out of it? As Sergey dives down the inside and Lamp gets a 3-second time penalty. Once again. So he's probably... Oh, another oversteer correction. He's diving into the pits. Ruben, 5-second stop-go penalty for speeding in the pit lane. That is something you don't want to do. As Ipany is in P2. Formula Danny, the leader, went into the pits. He's sitting in P3. Mana David, or Fluffy Dave, giving us the helicopter shot today. Thank you, Fluffy Dave, for sponsoring our helicopters. Fluffy Dave helicopters. Or planes. But Formula Danny and Ipany battling out for P2 right now. Ipany started on these soft tires. Will be going to the super softs at the end of his pit stop. But look at Formula Danny. Opens up DRS, diving down the inside on those fresh, mint fresh soft tires. Makes that move look easy as he gets P2, 15 seconds behind Gearx. Thank you, Fluffy Dave, for flying those choppers right of that sexy shot up there in the sky. I've realized my headphones are backwards again. Whoops. No wonder everything sounded weird to me. My headphones are backwards that entire time. Why didn't no one tell me this? Oh well. Silent Ace following Ipany. Will Silent Ace be diving into the pits right now? Super soft tires for 10 laps, but no, Silent Ace stayed out. Gearx has dived into the pits. Gearx coming out of the pits right now. Where does that put Gearx in the scheme of things as Formula Danny comes out in the lead? Gearx slotting behind of Merrick in P7. Gearx looking very good on those soft tires right now as we're entering phase 2 of the race. Super soft runners are not have just pitted, and Ipany sits in second place. Yellow wall tires on that yellow Renault. We got a yellow flag in sector 1. It's Le Mans. No, it's not. But we do have a great fight between Toga and Toastix. Toga going around the outside. There's cars all over the place. And this looks like a NASCAR race right now with the amount of battles. They're going 3 wide in the background. What is happening right here? 3 wide. Hard on the brakes. They make contact. That's 67. That is Le Mans and Monster making contact. That's both Force India. Some idiot getting close to going down the inside. They're all slotting in together. All of them single file line through turn 10. Crazily, no crashes happen. I don't know what that yellow flag is for. Maybe someone who went extremely off the track. But Monster holding up. Monster holding up. Oh, a little bit of desync from Le Mans right there. Le Mans jumps into the back of Monster. Silent Ace gets a 5-second stop-go penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Alantines hopped up into P3 on a overtake on Silent Ace, who just dived into the pits. But Alantines sitting in P3. Sergey sitting in P4. Sergey within a second of Alantine. Let's go back to this crazy battle between Toastix, Monster, Alfa Romeos, Hondas, Ferrari, Force Indias. Just all of them having a crazed battle right here. We're on board with Toastix. Let's actually get rid of the screen. Ooh, a little bit of contact Monster had. I'm going to have the quick switch screen up here for the triggers, so I know who's going out. Look at some idiot diving down the inside of Assassin. Monster dives down the inside, blocking some idiot. Some idiots also down the inside. They bang wheels with Toe Six, but some idiot around the outside as he gets the overtake on Toe Six. What a brilliant move by some idiot, but look at Assassin making that move on both of them. Whoa! Lamont, very dangerous entry. Lit up the track, gained an advantage. I don't know if that's going to be brought up to the stewards, but Lamont, with one of the dangerous re-entries I've seen, gets P12 from that. Some idiot sitting up in P11 right now. Sitting up there, following close to Assassin on those fresh soft tires. I don't know why they were red. I'm not going to ask questions, but look how close some idiot is. He's front-winding gearbox down the front straight. Some idiot dies out the inside. Gonna make this move for turn 1, but does Assassin risk it? No, he doesn't. Some idiot. P10. That's points. Some idiot has made his pit stop, so he is sitting in the points right now. He just has to have a clean race and get the extension with those Rave tires. Pirelli's Rave tires, I believe they're on the same compound of soft tires, but they got little LEDs that just confused everybody, mainly me. Let's look at Ipany and Alan T. No, wait, no. Sergey. That's Sergey, the pole sitter, diving down the inside of Ipany. Side by side, but no can do. Ipany defense off Sergey, but Ipany 13 laps on these soft tires. Remember, these soft tires can go around 20-ish laps, 17 laps before they start losing pace. So I would say these soft tires last around 17 laps. But look at Sergey getting that close to Ipany in P3. This is for the last podium position. Sergey getting a little bit squarely on the exit of that curve. Opens up DRS, chasing out Ipany. Up DRS, no move being made into turn 1, but he is falling extremely close. Look how close Merrick is as well. Merrick is in prime position as this is a three-way fight for P3, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you are excited as I am, as they're all making their way through turns 3 and 4 and 5. Look at Sergey diving up the inside, pushing Ipany off the track. Ipany being very defensive and progressive driver. But Sergey not having it, getting very loose on the exit as now he's under pressure from Merrick. Merrick diving down the inside. Oh, Sergey also, they're 3 wide heading into turn 8. It's going to be Sergey taking the overtake with Merrick and Ipany picking up the places. It falling down a bit, but look at the Ferrari of Gearx, the championship leader, making this a 4-way fight for P3. They're 2x2, side by side. Noah's arcing through turn 10 as Gearx takes P5. Merrick in P4 trying to take P3 away from Sergey. But no, Sergey still holding off Merrick. This is a soft tire battle. These tires can last till the end of the race now. Not Ipany's. Ipany's 14 laps old tires. Probably lost the pace off them right now. May have to switch to super softs next lap. Oh! Merrick was ghosted for a bit. What happened to Merrick? Why was he ghosted? Let's stick on board with Merrick. Let's go on board with Merrick. Why are we not on board? We're on board with Merrick right now. Oh, Gearx and Sergey. Sergey dropped back. Just teleported immediately back. Why did he teleport? But Merrick gets P3. Sergey sitting at P4. Gearx, big lockup from Gearx as Sergey left him no room. Cutting him out as Fluffy Days, giving us a incredible chopper shot right now as the battle for P3 is still ringing on. Merrick is the Red Bull. Sergey the Haas. Gearx the Mercedes and Fulton. I'm sorry for my stutter, it just appeared randomly. But Fulton sitting in P6. Fulton and Gearx right now battling and out, but we're on board with Gearx. Getting within that slipstream of Sergey. Dives down the inside, side by side, and it's going to be Girex taking P4. Sergey not having a good issue. As congratulations to the Oklahoma Sooners for beating the Texas Longhorns in the Big 12 Championship. I was rooting for a different team, but, you know, oh well. I can finally turn off that monitor and actually watch this race. Multitasking. But look at Fulton diving down the inside. Oh, Fulton's being pushed into the wall as they have a crash. Sergey wanted to go into the pits, but Fulton was on the inside. Sergey and Fulton collision on the pits. Fulton dived down the inside. Oh, disastrous for Fulton and Sergey. Sergey didn't see Fulton on his inside and just clotheslined him into the wall. That's going to be an issue brought up to the stewards. Probably something to be done. The pole sitter definitely not happy. Luckily, both of them are still in the race. No one has retired. That is amazing right now, as we have 10 laps to go here at the Circuit of Paul Ricard. Monster closing in on Tolga. Tolga is the little white cream filling of this battle for P5 of the slowing Fulton, who's definitely going to have to go into the pits. That's going to be disastrous for his tire strategy. But look at Tolga making that move like easy by Fulton as he's just flying off the side of the track. As Tolga gets P5, Monster gets P6. In turn 12, luckily Fulton's not being much of a obstruction as he's just skirting on the outside edges of the track with that reduced grip that he has. Alan T diving into the pits once again. Alan T coming out of the pits. Why did he go into the pits? As both Ferraris are heading into the pits right now. Oh wait, Fulton had damage. Of course he's heading into the pits. You can meme that, by the way. I'm okay with that. But look at Monster and Tolga. Both of them having a big fight right now. Fulton dived into the pits. Getting that front wing to place, but Alan T diving into the pits. I don't know why Alan T has dived into the pits. He's making a two-stop onto another stint of the super soft tires. Alan T going for that two-stop. Looking very good. Look at Monster on the inside of Tolga. Side by side, and Monster makes it look clean as butter as he gets P3, but don't look away from Tolga. Tolga's known for fighting back, and I believe Tolga is fighting back. Look on the inside, Tolga. Heyo! That is P4. I don't know why I'm wanting to spectate Girex. Let's go back to this fight. Why was that Girex? But no, Tolga fighting back with Monster right now. Both of them having a very exciting race right now as Tolga is just pulling away from Monster just slightly. Girex closing in on Merrick down the front straight. This is the battle to be watching. It's the battle for P2. Merrick on those 12-lap old soft tires. He's going on these for the end. Can he push these tires for 22 laps? Merrick was involved in an incident on lap 1, so that is why he's on those tires that not a lot of people are on. Tosik 17 laps on those soft tires. But Merrick might be flirting with disaster just a little bit and might go for a two-stop as Alan T makes a move. Oh. Ipany and Silent Ace side by side. And it's going to be Ipany up to P9. Silent Ace getting extremely close to Ipany right there and then. So I'm trying to get a better camera angle, but I'm not. Silent Ace wanting that position back, getting a little bit loose and squirrely on the exit. Look at Janab following Silent Ace like a hawk. He's getting an extremely good exit on turn 7 and dives down the inside with DRS in range, and it's going to be Janab for P10. Yes, Janab made that move look silky smooth But Silent Ace wants to just slipstream his buddy. You see that rubbered in line. All those lockups on the tires for turn 10 right there. But look at Silent Ace just trying to find his way down the inside, side by side in turn 12. They bang wheels just a little bit. Turn 13, Janab takes Silent Ace and gets the point across, saying, I want my points. I just took a win. I'm coming off the best week of my life. I want more points. But Silent Ace isn't having it as he opens up DRS right now. They're having a little side-by-side drag race down the front straight. Janab slips behind him, heading into the turn 1. You know who's really loving this? Ipany. Ipany loving that the people behind him are battling. He doesn't have to worry about the guys behind him. They're entire second. Janab getting very dicey behind a Silent Ace in the sector 3. The slow sector. We're going to take a little break as there's a move for P3. Garrix has passed Merrick for P3 right now. Merrick and Garrix still battling out. Merrick sitting within that little window, but he's 13 laps old on these soft tires. Garrix pitted for fresh soft tires for a 2-stop. Oh, wait, no. Garrix on a different strategy than more other people, as he's on these 8-lap old soft tires compared to Danny's 10-lap old soft tires, and compared to Merrick's 13-lap old tires. Does Garrix have anything to gain? He is gaining time and time on Formula Danny. We're going back to the Ipany Silent Ace saga, as Ipany is just... Silent Ace has dropped off. Was there a bit of a... Oh, wait, no. What has happened there? Janab has dropped off from this battle. No. I'm sorry, Ipany was running away. It was Janab and Silent Ace having the battle, and I'm an idiot. Lamont gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Monster and Toga having a little bit of fight. So I'm going to have that queued up once that gap starts going crazily down. But Fulton sets a new fast lap of 1:32.014. Hard on the brakes, both these drivers go. Thank you, Fluffy Dave, for these brilliant helicopter shots. Fluffy Dave, one of our admins here. Very, very nice to see. As they're entering down the Mistral Straight. Monster and Toga, they did make that pass. I'm sorry. Oh no, they're still having that pass. Monster and Toga. Toga down the inside. It's Haas in P4, but Monster trying to hold it around the outside. Monster dives it up the inside. Toga trying to hold it around the outside. Into turn 13. Toga's got the inside line now. And it's going to be Toga holding it off. Mark gets a 3-second time penalty into P14. Turn 14. It's Toga. It's Monster. It's Toga. Toga. With P4, but Monster around the outside. They're having a drag race. DRS is enabled, and Monster gets P4. What a crazy move and battle Toga and Monster are giving us right now. Neither of these drivers giving it up. Both of them on same tire wear. So no advantage to either driver, as it's now in Toga's court to keep the ball rolling and get as close to Monster as he can for the Minstrel Straight pass. Danny has pulled away that gap to 17.447. As Fulton gets a 3-second time penalty. Fulton sitting down in P15 after that instant. Toga diving down the inside. Can he hold it? Can he get the switchback? But no, Monster closes the door. Toga getting another switchback. But no, but this is where Toga got the move right here. Toga sitting in the slipstream, going around the outside. Trying to hold it. Oh my goodness, this Dutch angle's giving me a headache. Side by side into turn 11. It's gonna be Toga for P4. And yes, Toga making that move look very easily made, as nothing can be done from Monster as he's chasing down Toga. Benelli. Toga, the Haas driver, sits at P4, but look, someone has joined the battle. It's Alan T on 5-lap old fresh Super Soft tires. He's going to try to chase it down for P3. He's got to fight through Monster right now, but Alan T joins the battle as it's a 3-way fight for P4. Alan T getting extremely close to Monster right now. The Mistral straight, it may... If one of you clips that, I'm going to kill you. Down the back straight. Here, friends, look at Monster diving down the inside for Toga. Monster locks up the brakes. He gets the overtake. What about Alan T? Diving down the inside, Alan T, side by side. Is it Toga? Is it Alan? Is it Toga? Is it Alan? Is it Toga? Is it Alan? It's Toga! For P5. Alan T, nothing he can do to battle that back, but he's just sitting in the back, eating his popcorn, being like, I'm gonna get you guys next time. Look at Alan T. Might be doing it right now. The Finnish missile. The Finland missile of Alan T chasing down Toga. Right now, Toga losing ground to Monster. Toga, all eyes in the mirrors on Alan T as these three guys are in a little bit of a slipstream drag race. Silent Ace makes a move on Janab. That battle's resumed for P10, but this is the battle for P4. Alan T dives down the inside. Well, he thought about it, sold him a dummy, decided not to do it. But look at Alan T stalking Toga like prey. These three guys sticking together like glue. Alan T on the faster gripping tires, but he just can't find his way around these guys. He's got the advantage in this first sector. Toga just holding him off just a little bit. Alan T going for the inside line. All of them diving down the inside, but Alan T diving for the inside line. Switch to the outside, may swing back to the inside. There he goes. Toga dives down the inside as Toga's making a move in the braking zone for P5. Monster sitting in P5 right now. P4, I'm sorry, what's the move for Toga? They're all front wing to gearbox. I'm surprised none of these guys have banged off their front wing. This is an incredible battle between these two guys. It's just been Toga. Now it's Monster. Now it's Toga. Now it's Monster. Now it's Toga. Now it's Monster. Now it's Toga. Monster down the inside, still side by side. Heading into turn 12. I'm sorry, if you haven't seen F1 racing, this is F1, and it is brilliant. Monster and Toga. It's gonna be Monster around the outside, but he goes off the track, and Alan T skirts past him for P5. Toga holding off P4, and Monster not having anything to do as he gets pushed off the track. No DRS, and now it's Alan T, the Finnish missile. Formula Danny gets a 3-second time penalty, but it's Alan T, the Finnish missile, diving down on Toga. Looking for a move into turn 3 and 4. Nothing he can do, but he's got no one else to battle. Thank you. As Alan T, the Finnish missile, is getting extremely close to Toga right now. Toga trying to hold him off. They're definitely on full max revs. 2 laps to go here in France. The Finnish missile unleashed the missile. DRS is open as he dives down the inside and adds Alan T in P4. But Toga is still there and they're still fighting it out. Oh, Toga getting extremely loose. Has to dive down the inside and it's going to be Monster back ahead. Oh, this battle has still not ended. And I'm going to be honest, if I was some idiot back in P7, I would be like, what am I watching? But some idiot getting a very good view of this. The American dream. Some idiot sitting in P7, but it's the Finnish missile taking P4. Sergey gets a 3-second time penalty back in P12. That's not helping him. As Janab and Silent Ace having a ding-dong battle going right down there. Sergey dives down the inside of Janab. But no, it's going to be Sergey gets P11, but he did just get that 3-second time penalty. There are time penalties available on the grid right now. Thank you, Bentol Gaming, for the follow. Much appreciated. Look at Silent Ace diving down the inside. They're side by side heading into turn 1. Almost comes across the front, but it's going to be Sergey up into P10 on Silent Ace. Silent Ace under pressure right now from Janab. Once again, as we're on board with... Thank you, Fluffy Dave, for this helicopter shot right now. Toast gets a 3-second time penalty. Monster gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. So the fight is now between Monster and Tolga right now. As Monster, oh, what the heck is going on in the background? I don't know what that was. Is that a Force India in the background? We might have that. Oh, that's Marb. That's Marb in the background. Marb not on pace with both the drivers. Tosis has hopped onto the Ultra Soft tires. We have entered the last lap. Formula Diddy making it look very easy from start to finish right now, but the race is not over. Look at Le Mans and Ipany. Le Mans and some idiot actually. Oh, Ipany gets a jump on Le Mans as he just had that overshoot right there. Le Mans not happy about that. Falls down to P9. We got a yellow flag in Sector 3. Monster and Tolga having this battle as we're gonna go to the leader very soon. Yellow flag in Sector 3. It's gonna be Formula Danny. He's coming up onto this yellow flag right now. It may just be a lapped car going around, but let's follow out Formula Danny. Daniel Berezny through these final last few corners in a bit. Because I still want to watch this battle for these guys. It's going to be Garrix. What the line are you taking? Oh, Monster flings it off the track to hold off Tolga. But Tolga's going to be back. But it's going to be Daniel Berezny for the win here at the Circuit of Paul Ricard. Let's go back for the last lap pass for Tolga and Monster. Congratulations to Lucky Richard Gonda. You have won. And Raven for your Rapid Points victories. 100 points will be added to your account after this race has ended. And after the broadcast has ended. Lucky Richard extending his lead at the top of the championship. But it's going to be Tolga for P5. The finish missile of Alan T in P4. Monster, P6. Some idiot, P7. Ipany coming across the line in P. Oh, some idiot actually jumped both of them into P5. Sergey comes across the line. Sound Ace and Le Mans are having a little bit of a drag race, but it's going to be Sergey in P9. Oh my goodness. Okay, all the times are coming in right now, and everyone's coming across the line as these are your unofficial victories. As Formula Day is getting a little bit of love pushing from Toast Sticks right there. But Formula Day takes the win, followed by Garrix, Merrick's in third. The finish missile of Alan T in fourth. The American Dream of Some Idiot in fifth. Tolga in sixth. Monster in seventh. Ipany in eighth. Janab in ninth. Sergey in 10th, getting points. Silent Ace finishing 11th. Assassin in 12th. Lamp in P13. Toasters has lost a front wheel. So I'm going to finish off reading it. Thank you, Carrie G, for the follow as well. It means a lot to us here at Rapid Racers Esports. But congratulations to the Hungarian Cobra of Daniel Berezny as he takes another dominant victory and closes the gap on Garrix in the championship. Hey, spray the champagne. The finish missile, Alan T has told me that. Alright, Alan T, thank you for letting me know. As they all raise their hands in victory, they finished podiums here at the Rapid Racers F1 Esports Championship. I can't say our acronym anymore. But But here are your results. It's Formula Danny taking the win, followed by Garrix, Merrick, the Finnish missile of Ality, the American Dream, some idiot, Tolga, Monster, Ipany, Janab, Sergey finished off the points. Silent Ace, 11 seconds of time penalty. What the heck? Assassin, Lamp, Laban, Photon, Ruben, Flexus, Tosix, Ava, Marb coming off at the end. What a crazy, crazy race we had today. As let's hop in to some interviews right now. I've been deafened this entire time.
Even when you were commentating?
Well, no one else was with me, but yeah.
So the whole race is just a view of the track and no commentating?
No, I am commentating. I was deafened in
Oh,
Discord.
okay. Oh, okay. Gonna say.
What a crazy, crazy race. We're still waiting on Danny to hop back in here. But just wow. Freaking what a crazy race from all you guys. Monster and Tolga, y'all were just putting out a never-ending battle. I just have the biggest smile on my face right now. Y'all put on a great show. Whenever Danny decides to hop in here, we'll do that little bit, but oh my goodness. Let's hop into the interviews right now. Garrix. Oh, there's Formula Danny. Danny, congrats on another victory. P2.
Hello, guys.
Very good. P2 in qualifying, dominant tire strategy. How are you feeling after that?
With my qualification lap, I wasn't happy because I lost about half a second in it. So I could have easily got the pole position, but I tend to be quite fast in the race start, so I could get the lead going into the first corner. And from that, it was basically controlling the race. I didn't want to get a penalty, but I wanted to try to get the fastest lap at the penultimate lap or something like that. And I started the corner too wide to have the best line and got my final warning, which I'm a bit disappointed about. Only LNT managed to make the full race clean, so congratulations to him. There wasn't many action in my side, but I know that Garrix fought hard for the second position, and I'm very happy that we could pull that off with Mercedes AMG Petronas Motorsport to be exact. And yeah, this is it.
Congrats on a good win. Let's talk to your teammate for the 1-2. Garrix, P5, fight your way through after your pit stop to get to P2. How was that race for you?
Well, I think I had a great start, but after the second corner, Alan touched me a bit, and it caused me a little bit of wing damage. But I think it was a great race, had great battles, and I should have done a bit better first stint, but Tony was untouchable today.
Yeah, he did seem, quote, untouchable, but you still put in a great work. That's 18 points to add to the lead of your championship, but it has fallen just a tad bit to Danny, so might have a very, very interesting season ahead of us. Let's talk to P3 of Merrick. How was your race?
I think the race was pretty exciting for me. Lost.
Were you smiling a lot? You don't know, but during the pro draft, even when he was ill, he was smiling all over the place. There wasn't an off minute. I love that guy. Okay, continue. Sorry for interrupting.
I wasn't smiling a lot into turn one because I got sandwiched by Alan and Garrix and pretty much lost a big chunk of time there, but fought my way back. Was on the worse strategy than the other guys in front of me, and really had to manage my tires at the end. I was hoping to stay within Garrix DRS, but had 3 major lags, and that lost me about 1.5 seconds, but had to back off at the end.
All right, I believe Alan T is ready for his interview, but congrats on P3. That's a podium for you. Let's go over to the finished missile of Alan T. Started P4, decided to go for a 2-stop, and had some great overtakes to return back to P4 for 12 points. Alan T, how was that race for you?
Thank you very much. The race was really fun. Really fun race. Had little accident in the qualifying. I hit the wall, but that's part of F1. Sometimes stuff like that happens. Yeah, the race was really nice. I enjoyed it a lot. Lots of overtakes. Marek got a little bit too far, so didn't have chance to get P3. Good job, everybody who got podium today. Very good job.
All right. Glad you had a very fun race. You were certainly giving me a very big smile. I got really hyped during this race. Somebody who saw what I was getting hyped about got P5 after a little bit of penalty jumping. Started P9, finished P5. It's the American dream. Some idiot. How is
I'm
that
the dream?
race?
All right. I'm not much of a dream boat, but I'll take it.
You're
Well,
all we have to live for.
oh boy. Well, you might as well just end it all now.
All right.
No, that was actually a pretty boring race for me. To be really succinct, I just drove the best of my ability. Only interesting thing that happened to me is my headset nearly died on me. I was actually talking in driver's chat. It's like, hey, my headset might die on me. You might jump me when I tab out and tab back in. Watch out. But thankfully that didn't happen. My headset's probably going to die on me in the middle of me talking. How much you want to bet? But no, that was a boring race. I failed. The one goal I had today was to not pick up.
Oh, it looked like his headset did die. What a shame. I server muted him.
You bastard. You bastard. God damn it. Oh.
How to do it.
Okay, I'll wrap up my thoughts here. But I failed. The one goal I have was to get no penalties. Picked up my third warning on lap 25. Just barely cut the entry on the turn 1 complex. So it's disappointing. But hey, P5, I'll take it. I just drove to the best of my ability, got through it. I think I might have gave Flexus Marcy some damage on lap 1. I'm so sorry, dude. They were I thought they were going to start spinning in front of me, so I just tapped the brake a little bit, and I think he ran to the back of me. I didn't do that on purpose, so I apologize to him. I'll message him, but I'm sorry, Flexus Marcy. You didn't deserve that. I just want to get caught up in the damn wreck happening.
I like how sad he is.
Well, I don't like that happening to people, because I've been on the other side of that, and I've been super pissed off, so... It's like I didn't mean anything bad by that. I was just trying to avoid them if they're going to start wrecking in front.
All right. Well, glad you had a clean-ish race. Congrats on P5. Let's talk to the battling two of Tolga and Monster. Y'all seem to be battling the entire second half of the race. So if y'all want to talk about that, Tolga and Monster, that was very, very fun to watch. Like, I didn't want to leave the cameras at the end of that race to watch Danny win, but y'all just had some amazing battling. Congrats for Tolga for coming out on top of it, I guess, but Tolga and Monster, how was that? Just how was that race?
I'll let you speak, Monster.
Yeah, it was really fun. Like, from my point of view, I just had a little run-in with Photon, which damaged my front wing and gave me a penalty and so on. And then, yeah, I knew I couldn't get back further up, so all there was left to do was fight for like 20 laps or 15 laps, and it was really, really fun. And then Alan catched up from behind, and yeah, was a really good time.
Yeah, from my point of view, it was a lot of fun as well. My hands were literally shaking, and my feet, like the sense of my feet was getting loose. And the last like 5 laps or something. It was a great race. I picked up some penalties. 2 of them was because I had to avoid an incident on the opening laps of the race. But nothing we can do about it. I'm just happy that we had a really good fight with Monster and others.
A very clean fight, I must say. So congrats to both of you guys for providing a giant show. I remember I was banging my desk of this is amazing. So y'all provide a amazing show for all of us. Ipany, your fans in chat are super hyped that you got points as he's not in the chat. So congrats Ipany on points. Let's go on board with Janab. He was having a little bit of battles from time to time. You picked up points too, but they're points. So how is that race for you?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy. Like I said in the beginning, I had no expectations. I didn't had any time to prepare myself for the race. Or yeah, I did one practice race, but that's about it. And yeah, to finish with points is very nice. Also picked up front wing damage, got my first penalty in this league. So yeah, I don't know. That wasn't perfect, but still get some points. So that's good.
Well, glad you got some points. And let's go to our pole sitter now, 10th place person. He did have a little bit of an incident with Photon, I believe, when he wanted to go into the pits. Photon was on his inside and just stuff happened. But Sergey got a point at least out of it after starting on pole. But how's that race for you? If you want to and if you want to explain some of the incidents that you had.
I don't know how many incidents did I have. I don't know.
I'm just talking about the pit incident where I saw him.
Well,
with
it's kind of yeah. I'm not blaming him because the pit lane is put in such a weird place, like immediately after the exit. So I mean, it's understandable. Like I don't blame him. So it's a bit unlucky, I guess. Pretty much a misunderstanding. But the race was quite fun. I had to fight my way up after pitting the second time, and it was a clean race. Good racing. It was fun.
All right, glad you have fun. Congrats on the points. Let's talk to Silent Ace. Started 19th, finished at 11th. Sally didn't get any points, but he had a few good battles in there. How was your race, Silent Ace?
Honestly, I'm not even mad I didn't even get to score points. I'm just like ecstatic at how well that race was for me. Like it was clean for the most part. 19th to 11th, okay. I mean, shoot, I was so close to points, but the race probably like best of my driving, even though the result doesn't reflect on it.
Well, glad you showed up today and just had a great time. Having a great time is always the best part. Let's talk to Assassin right now.
Awful race. Wing damage into turn one. Had nowhere to go against the back of Merrick. And I couldn't get my front wing repaired. So 2 pit stops, no pace, second off the pace. So just awful all day.
All right. Hopefully everything gets better for you next time. Lamp, welcome back to the lead. A little bit of a redemption party as he moved up to P13 from P1 from P14. No, he didn't qualify that high. Oh, he's not in here.
Second head pull, I guess, right?
No, Lamp was in P14 and moved up to P13. All right, let's go up to Lamont, the Force India driver, dropped down from P6 down to P14. How was that race, man?
Well, let's start with qualifying, which was not good because my lap was slow and I qualified behind some super soft runners, which wasn't good. Then with the race, the start was okay. I was keeping up with the top, except the last lap when I lost it a little bit and went wide, locking up my wheels. But then my pace was pretty nice. I was happy. But then when the super soft runners came out of the pits, I passed them, and my car just teleported and stopped on the middle of the track. I lost like 5 or 6 seconds because I was exiting on the main straight, the Mr. straight, but my car just went back to the, to the end of the sector 1. I lost so much time. And then it was worse and worse because I lost some positions, I lost time. Then I was so irritated, I was trying to overtake, but my tires were going quite fast, quite a lot of faster than in my practice lobbies because pace was better. And when I was fighting, I got a lot of tire wear that on the end my tires were gone. Then I finished P14, and yeah, that's basically it.
Well, glad you had fun, I guess, as you might say, but hopefully everything gets better. I ran out of the total positions right now, so I'm going to go by chat ordered out. Ava, the German Armada, how is your race today?
Boring. And the first lap killed me because the netcode of Codemasters. Toastix car swapped 10 meters back, and yeah, my front wing was gone. And yeah, the rest of the race was very boring. But yeah, all 20 drivers finished.
I think that's the first time that we ever had all 20 drivers actually finish a race.
That's pretty cool, actually. Good job, everyone
Because
who's still
half
here,
was
even if you
racing.
finish a lot.
Great job, everybody. Round of applause. Round of applause.
Round of applause. There you
Y'all
go.
passed
There you go.
driving school.
May I just mention double points finish for Haas?
Yeah, that also happened.
Congrats.
Congrats for the Haas
They,
team.
they had good pace. They genuinely had good. You guys genuinely had good pace today. Congrats.
All right, we still got 2 more interviews to go. Ruben, I don't know where you finished.
I don't even know. It was pretty bad. I had a nice battle with iPony, but I just couldn't get past. And then at some point into turn 1, I broke my front wing on his rear. So and then my pace just dropped down. I was up 7 places, I think, after 4 laps, so I thought it was going well. And then it was just, I don't know. I had to finish the race. It was pretty boring until Photon came up on the inside, I think, at the end of Sector 1, and I broke my front wing again. I didn't really expect him to make the move into there, and then I was just like, okay, fuck this. I just need to finish this race. But it was good fun. I think it's just down to racing with new people. But it's next race will be better, definitely.
All right, hopefully next week is the week of dreams for you. Let's go back to Toastix, our final interviewee of the day. Toastix, how was that race?
The race was not so good from my perspective because in the first corner I touched the car in front of me and I take some front wing damage, and I don't pit it because I had the softs on, and my pace was because of this not so good as I trained and I had in the qualifying, and yeah, and lap 18 I think it was, I pitted then and my front wing repaired, and I wanted to head the fastest lap, but it didn't go so well. Yeah, and I finished at 18th, but I had a bit of good fights with some drivers. That was a lot of fun. Yeah.
All right, well,
Can I interject real quick?
Of course.
Yeah, like I said in the race, sorry, Toastix. I nearly wiped us both out because I actually missed my braking point into the chicane. I went slightly deep. I was thankful enough I got locked up and rotated, but I nearly wiped me and Toastix. So, like I said, I'm sorry about that. I'm thankful we didn't actually make a contact, but it was damn close.
It was only a bit of pushing to the side, but nothing big happened.
I'm thankful for that because
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that on purpose. I genuinely couldn't find my braking. So yeah.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in. I'm going to have to cut everyone off right at the end. Thank you for a very entertaining race from all of us here at Rapid Racers F1 Esports Championship. We hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.